Yeah, he's rocking with Ryan Leslie. They got a thing out. I'm getting some information about called SuperPhone, which is essentially the phone is used to basically just like Amazon and iTunes and all this. They have all the customer information. They have all the data, which is really what's the most valuable. You want to know your clientele. You want to know who your main supporter is, so you can give them a lot more focused attention. So Ryan Leslie created the SuperPhone that has a ton of this information, whereas you sell your stuff directly from you. This is what Talib is using. This is what Nipsey Hussle is using. It's a lot of people rocking with it, and it's really good. It keeps a lot of the data from your fans.
Yeah, I spoke with Ryan Leslie. I got to talk to
really
him. I went to one of
more
his
service to your
opening
fan base.
LA events. They had like this virtual dome. It's like apparently he says it's going to be the future,
Nice.
and I agree. It's like a dome for a concert with like 40 people show up, and it's like every hour on the dot there's a show that happens. But in this, he was introducing his new album and the SuperPhone as Mr. Brilliance. I don't know what your name is, sir, but Brilliance was saying they have like a
Brilliance.
basically they. Yeah, I mean,
I appreciate
it's like they give you a phone number, and that phone number is it catalogs where you can have direct connection with your fans, and you get to get like their info, like you get to speak with them on a basis where they can text you at any time, and you get to have a direct contact, see exactly who's buying what, where they're from, and they give exactly your phone number. They can call you at any time. But as Cole, as you were saying about streaming, I think that's like the future in like practice of music in general. Like the new contracts, new laws are all going to be out about how are we going to get that person-to-person streaming, and how are we going to monitor it, and make sure that the artist gets sales from it.
Yeah.
So like I think it's a brilliant like landscape. I know this one guy's name's Noah Jones. Noah Jones is, I don't know if you guys have heard of Noah Jones, but he works, he's been doing a 200 collabs in 200 days. And it's supposed to be a world record for most collabs. But he's been on his independent, hustle too. So like there's some crazy stuff going on in like the independent world. And I think that's where it's at right now. Especially like being an independent artist, because I'm not planning on signing with a label, but I was reading your newsletter, and I was, that's what I like thinking about it. I might actually go with a label to you really learn how to first, learn how to work in the industry, and then later on, maybe in the future, when I do, maybe 10, 15 years from now, build a platform that I can actually become independent. That's what I was thinking personally.
Hey, if you go, I always say wherever you go to work for, make sure you go in there to learn something. You know what I'm saying? So it's good if you do that. You go in with the mindset of why you're doing it. You're not going in there like, please take care of me, please, master, please take care of me. I'm desperate. Please rate me. Please take advantage of me. You know what I'm saying? I won't say nothing. It's like it's good. You know what I'm saying? And you said you've already read this book, right? Or you already have
I went to
music business.
Yeah, I have it with me right now. I got like through 75% of it, but like that book is just like on a whole other level of like kicking. Like it even talks about streaming and that too. Mm-hmm. For sure. It's in my suitcase right here. Yeah, I got it right here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a bad boy right here. That's crazy. And I also got this one right here. You guys can just go to Amazon for this one. So it's just concert promoting and touring. So I don't really know much about this, so I was just thinking maybe I could learn.
Yeah, they're definitely pushing the streaming stuff in the schoolhouse right now too. Like it's like a lot of the classes I'm doing now, they're like, they like a lot of the it's like music production, and it's they're mixed in theory, but they're also like trying to shove in the streaming aspect to it and how to monetize that. Like you guys are already saying, like that's if as an independent artist today, like if you can get ahead of the power curve of what's the next thing dealing with streaming, you can be the person to blow up as an independent, and then the majors will have to follow you. And I think that's the race of today right now, trying to figure out the curve before the majors figure out and get ahead of it and then bank off it. If that's what you want to do.